As I picked up the phone and saw Elmer Brown's name, a smile grew across my face. "Monday," Elmer said, as he convinced me in his usual heartfelt fashion. We had just newly hired a seasoned superintendent who wanted to learn more about TACT, a one-page, one-piece flow production planning and scheduling system that I happen to be somewhat of an expert in. "Okay, as long as he knows what he's getting himself into," I replied. I thought nothing else until I walked into the trailer that next Monday morning at NEAC, a large complex hospital project we had been using TACT for over 18 months on with tons of success. Jim, a tall, strong cowboy of a man, was sitting across the large table in the big room. The only other way I can best describe Jim is he is a real American, with mustache and all. His demeanor from the get-go was friendly, while his countenance, coupled with his smile, stands out from others that might have the same life's worth of knowledge and experience. I started my presentation in the same old way, preparing for the questions to try to disprove something that might be foreign or new to some, but had to quickly change pace. As we kept diving deeper, he wanted more and more, and by the end he told me, "Spencer, I've been looking for this my whole life. And I know this will work because I do the same thing with my horses I train." See, Jim came to us because a general superintendent, Richie Cameron, had a horse, Rosie, that was a bit wild, putting it lightly, and found out about Jim and had taken Rosie to Jim to help train and calm her down. Richie had witnessed Jim's finesse, not force, approach with his horses, and how instead of whipping and breaking them, he teams with these magnificent animals to gain favor with them, being able to tame any horse he has ever worked with, no matter how many other professionals had failed to do the same. From that point on, he was invited to come join our team at Oakland. He was a perfect fit for our culture. Jim looked at me in that double-wide construction trailer and said, "You know, if I had one wish today, it'd be to take my picture in front of that great TACT plant outside to remember the day I first learned about this awesome system." So then we asked Ryan Pfeffer to memorialize a great day and moment where two strangers respectfully shared knowledge and wisdom. As Jim built out his first TACT plan, it reads at the bottom, "If you take the time it takes, it ultimately takes less time." And how can you top that? So in parting, I'm going to read a quote Jim posted once that is so true. "The people we surround ourselves with either raise or lower our standards. They either help us to become the best version of ourselves or encourage us to become lesser versions of ourselves. We become like our friends. No man becomes great on his own. No woman becomes great on her own. The people around them help to make them great. We all need people in our lives who raise our standards, remind us of our essential purpose, and challenge us to become the best version of ourselves. Thank you, Jim, for making me a better version of myself."